We're gonna drop it 0.8 of an inch with J.E.T springs. Alright, so I finally did the wheels. I was thinking about doing it for months, finally did it. They're ESR, which I was originally going to go with VMR, but they're ESR, because VMR just ran out of wheels. ESR RF2s in Hyper Silver. I was going to go with the, I think it was called the Hyper Black, but in the end, silver and black car, it always works, so just played it safe, okay? 19s. 8.5 in the front, 9.5 in the rear, 235 tires in the front by 40, 265s in the rear by 35, okay? But I kind of just wasn't feeling the wheel gap, right? So we're bringing it down just a little. Keeping it classy, also keeping it sport. Sport. We're gonna drop it 0.8 of an inch with J.E.T springs because I have the dynamic handling package on this. So if I were to do coilovers, I would have to code out all that existing software that's built into the car, and I would kind of be doing it in injustice since it's actually a pretty good system to begin with. So just the springs, and it's gonna drop the car 0.8 of an inch. Now tomorrow the springs are going on, and then I'm gonna test it then, and then I'm gonna test it again 2 weeks after that, just to see if there's any settling, which apparently that's pretty common for it to just settle down just a little bit. Let's take a look. We're gonna measure it, and we'll start from there. It's on level ground, no one's in the car, there's no weight in the car. 27 and 7/16. And then ground to the bottom of the rocker panel is 6 inches and 3/8. Okay, it's exactly 27 inches and 1/4. Okay. Bottom of the rocker panel in the back, 7 1/4. Okay, so I got the car back, and I think it looks awesome. Like I said, it's a modest drop, but it's just right. So we're gonna test it. Okay, the front, flat ground, nothing in the car, 26.5 exactly. Okay, 5 3/8. All right, we'll check the rear now. 26 7/16. Okay, 6 7/16. So for those of you with the F series that have read online that you can't do a lowering spring kit with your xDrive system because it interferes with the all-wheel drive system, then that's simply not true. Because I just did it today and the car drives even better. No noises, no rubbing. Nothing. The car actually stays flatter around the corners, which is exactly what I wanted, and it doesn't dive in the rear nearly as much when you're accelerating. So the springs ended up costing me $190. They're actually, if you watch this video soon, it might still be on sale. I got it from Mod Bargains. I'm not affiliated with them, nor are they paying me. This video is not sponsored, but it was a great deal compared to some of the other products out there like Eibach and Dynan and H&R. I've read horrible things about H&R, and it sounds great when you look at their specs because it drops so much, and some of the cars that people have posted online, they look really, really good. But if you dive further into the forums, you'll read that like they're good for like 10,000 miles, and then they get bouncy, or they start to suck after 10,000 miles. So we'll see how these fare after 10,000 miles, and we'll see how these fare in a couple weeks once the car is settled a little bit more. If you guys have any comments or anything positive to say or questions, please feel free to comment. I love getting comments, and I love responding to people that comment. So for those of you that do follow the channel or just interested in this video because you're looking to do something similar, stay tuned. In the next couple weeks I'll do another film on just the measurements in case it actually did settle just a couple of millimeters. So we'll find out. All right guys, take care.